I honestly think that it was the right time. It was it was the.
And then the kids now for
and then the kids need too much. Anyway, I think it was the right time. I think it was the right time basically because if you are a team and you back your manager, which was Erik ten Hag, as much as the club did, and he leaves the team in a very sorry state, and the team is not performing, the team is not doing well. It is always imperative that you change. You decide to change.
I never knew you could stammer.
So the decision to change is important. But I think that after the change, the way the results have gone, they've been very poor, like very, very poor. Even poorer than when Ten Hag was around. But I still stand by the fact that it was the right decision for Manchester United to have made to sack Erik ten Hag, and it was the best time for Amorim to join Manchester United. If Amorim decides to change his style a bit, I think that United could get back to winning ways again. The only thing that is, for me, I think is wrong is that he's trying to implement a style that these players are not familiar with. These are players who have played 4, 5, 6, 3, 4 seasons, under one manager, played a different style, way different style. Joshua Zexi, who came in, and all of those guys, the new guys who have all come in, had not played in that system in their previous teams. So they're a bit lost with the system that they are trying to play now. So, if I was Amorim, what I would do is that I would just, play the system a bit and try to tweak it in game, so that the results can be gotten, and then later on, when the team is like in a good place, and in the summer you want to ship out whoever, you ship them out, bring your own players, and institute your style properly. But that is not what he wants to do. He's so headstrong on his style and his style, and I think that it hasn't helped Manchester United too much. But I still stand by the fact that it was the right time.
Your Honor,
you think he came at the right time?
Nope.
Why?
He came at the wrong time. And all the listeners would agree with me that Manchester United is in a very, very sorry state at the moment. This Manchester United team lacks direction. There's something wrong from the technical direction at the top all the way down. And it goes through every crack of the team.
You guys thought Ed Woodward was a problem until he left.
Yes, so we blamed Woodward, but we've seen after his departure that it runs in deeper than that. The rot in the system runs in deeper than that. The first person to give us that clue was Cristiano Ronaldo on his return to Old Trafford. He complained about lots of things going wrong, and basically it just pointed down to the culture and mentality of the current crop of Manchester United players and everything around the team, maintenance of facilities, how things are done. And so Manchester United needed a manager who would change the direction of the club completely. Joanna, if anybody is listening to me, they would agree that these things are done basically with a template and a plan. Joanna, we don't start a story in the middle chapter. We don't start a building halfway through. We start at the very beginning. And the right thing for Manchester United to have done was to patiently wait for the season to end. Or when Erik ten Hag won the FA Cup, we should have said goodbye to him. Given Ruben Amorim a chance to have a pre-season with this team, getting players that fits the profile he wants to play his system. Now, when the players fit the profile, you have productivity. But here is you throw him into a sinking ship midway, and he needs parts to fix loopholes and leakages in the ship that's already sinking. These parts are not easily accessible. Nobody will sell you a quality player that's in the middle of a project in the January transfer window. He needed a proper pre-season of preparation. He needs a few transfer windows actually to get enough players that fit his profile. This is a man who has a very short career since 2018 in the coaching department, but yet still, he's won 2 league titles with Sporting CP. Just before joining Man United, we saw him with a complete side at Sporting Lisbon beat Pep Guardiola by 4-1. No fluke. You don't beat Pep 4-1 that easily. You can beat him, but the manner in which they did it showed that he had a system that works. And Man United obviously was attracted to the man's system. You can't throw him into the ship and tell him, work with what we have.
So what? They should have waited for Ten Hag to finish his term?
They should have sacked Ten Hag at the end of last season or waited for Ten Hag to see out this season.
It would have been a relegation if Ten Hag was still there.
No, well, it looks like it's still the same thing anyways, because we have a manager who's coming, who's blowing hot and cold. You understand? And he said after his very first game that we are going to suffer for long periods in the season because he recognizes the deficiency in the player profiles. We are forcing players to play a 3-4-3 system. We don't have the necessary wing backs. We don't have the attacking trio we need. We don't have the fluidity. There are lots of gaps in the midfield. These things are not tactical problems. They are personnel problems. You need players that fit in. Where is he going to get those players in the middle of the season? He goes to the under 21s. Is he going to get the quality he needs? We're playing against Spurs, and you look at our bench and you are sorry that this is Man United at this time. The timing of the appointment was wrong. They should have waited for the season to end, or they should have given him the appointment just before the season began. If you want to change coaches, do it at the beginning. Don't do it midway. And the timing is wrong, and that is the effect we are seeing. He has acknowledged that we'll suffer for long periods. Is we are going to continue blowing these kind of results, hot and cold. We'll produce some good nights depending on the opposition. We don't have the personnel, and it doesn't really look good. I don't think you'll be relegated, but this is not Man United. It's not marketable for a club the pedigree of Manchester United. And I want to even just take a look at some successful teams. When Pep Guardiola came, he had a style of play he wanted to implement. The first season at Man City, we all saw the results. He said he didn't have the players that fitted the profile, that could play the brand of football. We saw Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. Same thing. Got Marco Grujic, chopped and changed players for a while until he had, but he never changed his template. Pep never changed his template. He wanted to play a particular way. And Manchester United, after suffering for so long, have recognized that it's not a quick fix. They need somebody who's going to take 2-3 seasons, get the right profile of players. So if, for example, Liverpool leaves Salah, they are going to get a player like for like to fit into that system. And that is why Sadio Mane has left. They brought in Luis Diaz and so on and so forth. You have to have the template. Man United don't have a template. And the mistake other managers have made is that when they come and they see the caliber of players we have, then they all adjust to a 4-2-3-1 system. We play, we lose some big games, we draw. It kept us at the same position. We wanted somebody who was totally going to change the direction of the club and the way they play football. The timing of the appointment is crucial. And Your Honor, mid-season, Ruben Amorim himself asked that, can you wait for the end of the season when he was approached for me to take over this role properly? They were like, it's a now or never offer. Then he jumped on the ship.
Lakawizi.
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that you think Adamu can do differently?
I think that, so I saw a statistic the other day, and it was talking about how coaches change their system in-game, their in-game tactical system, and United was at the bottom of it, under Ruben Amorim, and he's done it just once. I'm not saying that, he should change his style totally and play with the 4-2-3-1 for Man United, but I'm just saying that in certain games when the game is not going too well, especially in that game against Spurs yesterday, I felt like if the system changed a little bit, United could have pushed forward for an equalizer or possibly for a winner.
Your Honor, I disagree.
But that didn't happen.
I disagree. I disagree. We looked at the game against Spurs. You looked at the system he played. I don't think it was a matter of tactical unawareness. It was a matter of poor finishing. If we had half a decent striker on the pitch, and you look at the chances, Garnacho, Rasmus Højlund.
Are you not a fan of Højlund?
Højlund is a useless striker.
You are a fan of Højlund.
Oh no.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago you were talking about Højlund.
I said he was
useless. I told you he was useless. You said no.
Your Honor, if we had
Højlund is useless.
If yesterday we had Nicholas Jackson, who would have gotten a goal in the game. Look at the chances they were blazing, and then the fingers have to point at the coach when the system created such inviting chances, open goals virtually. Your Honor, yesterday if I had a jersey, I would have scored a brace. For Man United, yesterday I would have scored a brace. We cannot. You see, we have to. Players have gotten away.
You scoring a brace means Man United have really sunk low.
Oh yeah, that's the level. That's the level right now.
No, I mean, you see, and that's the reason why it is very difficult to talk about United in this state. To be honest, because I don't see any supposedly big team that would let 2 attacking players go in January and not replace any of them and bank their hopes on one player, and now the player is injured, and now United have nobody, and they have to rely on.
What's the plan B?
Yeah, what's the plan B? Really, like.
You see, today our energy is low because both of us are Manchester United. Charlie, the thing in the ball, like you question some of the decision making in the club, and a lot of things are going wrong with the club. I was looking at a statistic earlier on today. Ahmad is out for the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lisandro Martinez is out for the season. Kobe Mino is out for weeks. There are no money to sign players according to ownership. The staff are losing their jobs every week.
Jim Ratcliffe, what's happening?
You know, the guy no get money.
Look,
Your Honor, the guy no get money. The guy no.
Now we have strikers that can score goals, and now on top of all that, we are charging £66 a ticket to go to Old Trafford where it's leaking. Your Honor, everything is wrong with the club.
The guy no get money. I mean, I want to make a passionate appeal to some. Money people for Accra, make them come together and buy United.
We should have gone with the Dubai owners. We should have gone with the Saudi owners. Sorry,
Your Honor, this guy no get money.
Sheikh Al Hatan or something.
Because a general transfer window like this.
I won't rally the some of the big men for Accra.
Like East Legon executive.
Worst case, we'll feel organized GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Man United chapter, Ghana chapter.
East Legon executive, if you are listening, please buy Manchester United. Please go and sack Jim Ratcliffe because it's too much.
Unless they sell themselves before they go buy.
Oh no, they go buy.
How?
Your Honor,
they go buy. The guy buy the team, just they sack people.
How much
they
was
increase
Man United
prices.
being sold for?
Oh, it was 1.25 billion.
No, he bought a fraction of it.
Yeah, he bought a percentage.
Yeah, 1.25 billion. Yeah.
Yeah, but so the whole Manchester United is how much?
They can buy it.
Oh, the whole Manchester United is probably like 4.5 billion.
Yeah, they can buy it.
$5 billion.
Yeah, they can buy it.
£5 billion pounds.
Oh, sorry.
They can buy it.
Oh, now I can buy it.
Hey.
I don't want to Ash.
$5 billion.
You
don't get confused.
Your Honor, buy it. So why are we suffering?
Buy it. Like we get job with that. Your Honor, best junior scout. Fee handled under 9.
Money I go take by poisons if I don't get. Oh my goodness. Your name is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I am.
If you are.
Oh, I am.
You live in neighbor.
I am. Amorim. Did he come at the right time or the wrong time?
Oh, I mean, my people, they don't buy correct medicine. If you like, they for join look fat to one. Yeah, no, but it happens. I'm not a Man U fan. I have only 2 teams in the whole world: Accra to Folk and Eintracht Frankfurt. But Man U, seriously, I have a lot of friends who support Man U, and the complaint has been there since Ten Hag. Amorim, I think he can do well. Just as the both lawyers have argued, I think the system he's trying to play is a bit challenging for the boys, and he doesn't have the men to really adapt to his system. But I'm certain if he gets the right quality, he will be a force to reckon with in the Premiership.
So do you think he came at the wrong time or the right time?
The timing is wrong. That's why I said they bought the wrong medication.
Okay.
Okay. He came in. The timing is wrong. But he's in there now. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't sack him. He just has to ensure at least they survive the league, and then next season, maybe God willing, they might do wonders.
Okay.
Yes. Because I'm sure you will do well.
All right, Nia, thank you very much. Lama, you the 10th Netflix series. Hello?
Thank you, Fifi. This is Papistic.
Papistic, how are you?
By the grace of God, I'm fine. I hope you two are fine.
I am day.
Yes.
Papistic.
You have no size. Yes.
Papistic.
You have come to stay, and you are staying too.
You see, Papistic, do you think that Amorim came at the wrong time or the right time?
For me, I think like you should do pre-season with the players before the league starts. You see, that's me. If I'm a coach, I like the 3-back system. I always prefer the 3-back system so that you use full backs. But with Harry Maguire and this Mazrari, I don't think it will work.
Okay.
So they should just manage him for the season to end so that you find a good players that he can use for the season.
Okay.
Yes, and then my United, the team itself, no, you see that it's not Amorim. It's not today. From those days, that now, not 1 season, not 2 seasons. From that 4, 5 seasons ago.
Okay.
They are struggling a lot, and I'm happy with that because we have Chelsea fans. I like them struggling at the bottom, fighting for relegation, like the way House of Folk been doing.
Hey, okay, Papistic, thank you very much.
My name is Newton.
Do you think that your name is what?
Newton.
Newton. Do you think that Amorim came at the wrong time or the right time?
Yes, please. It is not the time for him to come. And he rushed himself into the job. Yeah. He should have waited for the season to end. And then United team, the managers of the team themselves calls the team. They are supposed to maintain the guy who went to Leicester, their former player.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yes. He is supposed to be there to the end of the season for letting Amorim in.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but I'm happy anyway. They should struggle because when Ferguson was there, Charlie, they were teasing us too, so they should struggle some more.
Okay.
But
all right.
Go after the relegation, they will not go.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Houston, somebody says that Van Nistelrooy should have been there to hold the fort until the end of the season.
Ruud van Nistelrooy?
Yes.
Oh, bro.
Or you'll have
You see,
destroyed.
it's different when you are a stopgap coach. You know you have 4 matches. He's all Ryan Giggs, Michael Carrick, them so come coach Man United. He doesn't have the experience. He doesn't have the the required
He
experience.
has been coaching Feyenoord.
Oh, bro. In the Eredivisie, the Dutch Eredivisie.
Oh.
And you
Slot was in the Eredivisie, but
and Slot came to inherit a team that was like a Mercedes-Benz. You are giving Ruud van Nistelrooy this Man United team. This is like ladder. You remember ladder, the car ladder. When Liverpool is a Mercedes-Benz, what we have is a ladder.
But he was working with...
No matter the experience the driver has, when you give him a ladder on the Formula 1 track...
He was working with ETH before he left.
Oh, no. He wasn't working with him.
He was working with ETH.
When he came...
Yes,
he was assistant. But when they sacked him and he took the job...
took over.
Those 4 matches.
And he did well in those 4 matches.
1-3, draw 1.
Yeah.
Against which opposition?
Doesn't matter. It was Premier League opposition.
You see, the results at Leicester City is testament to what I'm saying.
No, but you see, Leicester doesn't even have any quality player at Leicester.
But he took when he took the team, the Leicester team is better than the Man U team.
Oh, how?
The Leicester team is better than the Man U team.
How?
Oh,
how?
You see, the Leicester team, they are leaking goals.
Who is better in Leicester than Ahmad?
You saw when...
Who is better in Leicester than Garnacho?
You saw when...
Jordan Ayew.
Uh-huh.
Good evening. The boys is silence me. Good evening. Hanel. How are you? Amorim, did he come at the wrong time or the right time?
He came at the wrong time.
Why?
I think that they should have kept Ten Hag to the end of the season because since they brought Amorim, Man United have been struggling and nothing. His former club, Sporting Lisbon, to have also been struggling. So I think that he should have stayed to the Ten Hag should have stayed to the end of the season. Amorim would have come next season. But I don't think they'll get relegated.
Wow. Okay. But you're a City fan, so you're happy that Man U is not doing well, eh?
Yes. After he beat us 4-1.
After they beat you 4-1, eh?
Yes.
Okay, Haniel, thank you so much for calling. I'll get back onto the phones in a minute, 054-257-1061. But interestingly, if you remember when Cristiano Ronaldo had that conversation with Piers Morgan, some of the things that he said, the chickens are coming home to roost, aren't they? Oh, yeah. Let's listen to what Cristiano Ronaldo said.
Not only the coach, but the other 2 or 3 guys there around the club.
At the senior executive level?
Yes, that I felt betrayed.
You think they're trying to get rid of you?
Honestly, I shouldn't say that, I don't know. But listen, I don't care. People should listen the truth. Yes, I feel betrayed. And I felt that some people that don't want me here, not only this year, but last year too. I don't know what's going on, but since the Sir Alex Ferguson left, I saw not evolution in the club. The progress was 0. For example, we have an interesting point that how the club, as Manchester United, after Ole, they bring sport directive Ralph Rangnick, which is something that nobody understands. This guy is not even a coach. A bigger club like Manchester United brings sport directive. Surprised not only me, but all the world. Nothing changed. Surprisingly, not only the pool, the jacuzzi, even the gym, even some points, the technology, the kitchen, the chefs, which is I appreciate, lovely persons. They stop in a time which it surprised me a lot. I thought I will see different things, as I mentioned before, technology, infrastructure. But unfortunately, we see many things that I'm used to see when I was 20, 21, 23. So surprised me a lot.
Okay, so that's CR7 talking to, in an interview that he had earlier on. And this is actually when all these things started coming out. Let me see who's on my line. Can we take a couple of calls more? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Master.
Your name is?
Clarence from Asharman.
Let's hear you.
So Amorim came at the right time, the perfect time. If Amorim had come at the end of the season, maybe to start the preseason with United, he would have gotten the same issues with Rashford and the likes in the upcoming season. So it's better he came now, and with him coming now, when he's going to buy his next players, everybody knows, this is what I'm coming to do for Amorim. Here's what I'm coming to do here.
Okay.
No player is going to disrupt his system from next season. Else Casemiro with United, when instead of the last 5 games for the season to end, they play well. They want them to be in the next team the next season for good contract as well. He would have gotten the Rashford, imagine Sancho coming back, Casemiro, Eriksen. All of them would try to play a very good football in the last 5 games of the season. And he'll be like, okay, let me try with these players for now. Then the problem we are facing now, we would have gotten them in the first 3 months of the season. So it's good he came now. He should sack like 10 players, all of them, Casemiro, Rashford, when he doesn't change, everybody should go. And when he's buying his players, you know that, yes, I'm coming to start my system from next season. So
okay.
It's a good time.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling. That's his opinions on this. And we'll be bringing this to a close. Let me take a last call, and then we'll bring this to a close. It looks obvious where it's going. Hello, good evening. Hello. Okay, 0542571061. I'll take a last call. We know where this is going already, so we'll just probably do one call more, and then we'll end this session. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Banson.
Yes, sir. Your name is?
My name is John, calling from Kaswa.
Let's hear you. Amorim, right time or wrong time?
Amorim, whether wrong time or right time, we the Blues, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. We the Blues, we don't care.
You don't care.
Yeah. And Manchester United is not playing well.
You are a very wicked man, you.
Who said Manchester United is not playing well?
They said they're not playing well.
Oh, yeah, we are doing very well. Anybody who will tell you Manchester United is not playing well is a liar. I love the way they are playing. You should keep on, missing chances. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll end this here. Like, how is he?
Your Honor.
Charlie, today your film day down.
Yeah, Charlie. There's a lot I want to say about Man United, but I just don't want to say too much because.
Who are you playing on Wednesday?
I don't even know. That's the thing. Like the last time I paid my satellite TV was in October.
You have stopped watching?
I know they watch. Yesterday, I don't even know what happened, and I watched the first half. I was so disgusted. I wasted my 45 minutes. Yeah. So these days, I don't watch. I'm just there, and then I'm notified. Oh, United are down, and I'm like, yeah, it's normal.
It's normal. Eustace.
Yes.
Any hope? Well, it's obvious that you've won the tie today.
Yeah, but
any hope?
But you see, this is a very sentimental argument for me, and like I was saying, the pain is real. It's painful to watch Man United matches,
but it's exciting.
And you see, I'm only positive about the fact that we have a manager who's sticking to his guns, who doesn't want to throw his philosophy out of the window to accommodate what he has. Let me play to the strength of the players. They string a few good results, and then you are unable to implement what you came in to do. He came in to change the direction. That means that the under 21s will play a different way. The under 19s, the under 18s will all play differently. It's a technical direction that will change not only what goes on the field, but off the field. I think he's a bit inexperienced when it comes to handling the media because I feel that he's too honest. He's too honest about things that go on in the dressing room. I think some of the things should be professionally kept clandestine, if you understand what I'm saying. You don't like Rashford, that's fair enough. He's a lazy guy. Don't tell the media. You have a plan, you have a plot. Just stick to it. The season will end soon. You will get the opportunity to get the players out, ship them out massively. 10 players is too small. You need to ship like 15 out. It doesn't matter if he's bringing youngsters. And I like the fact that he's not interested in, even though Victor Gyökeres played for him in Sporting Lisbon, he's not interested in signing players who are above a certain age because the project he wants to start, he wants them to grow and mature into the system. So things are looking bright. But you see, like every good thing, you have to suffer like a catapult. You suffer and move backwards a bit before you are able to launch yourself. Manchester United will return to the glory days, and we will be at the Stretford end, and we will sing Glory, Glory, Man United.
You wish. All right, guys, thank you so much. Today, like, how easy, Charlie.